Hello and welcome to another Actor's Profile in our Birdsong in Bedlam from Page to Page video series. Today we're talking to actor Sophie Yaegar about her career to date and her involvement in the show. So, Sophie, welcome.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're very welcome. So first of all, could you tell me perhaps, did you always want to be an actor from a very young age?
No, I didn't. I started off dancing when I was 2, and I didn't even speak to people till I was 7. I was really shy, so I used to hide behind sofas and things like that. So yeah, started in dancing, and then during the dance, someone said, "Oh, she can sing a bit." So I used to kind of just sing dance shows.
Okay, that's very good. So could you just tell me where did you train?
Yes, I trained at Guildford School of Acting first, then I went to the New School for Drama in New York, and then I went to HB Studios in New York, and yes, that's my professional training in institutions. I had private lessons in singing, in acting, and in dance for when I was growing up. And I still have a vocal coach today, and I believe in those things. So yeah, so I've had a lot of training that's been private as well as being in the institutes, and I do credit a lot of that to those people as well. So I'd give them credit.
So you've had a lot of training?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm still doing it now.
Okay, Sophie, that's fantastic. Could you tell me perhaps what were the main challenges for you early on in your career?
I think probably like everybody, confidence and not really believing in myself. I think that's I was never, contrary to being on the stage, people think, oh, you should be outgoing and you should be like this, and I'm just not. That's not who I am. So when I'm on stage and when I'm doing things, I'm part of that character. So yeah, I've had a challenge between sort of just believing in myself and having that confidence to do that. And I was never the outgoing person in the past. I was always very quiet. Even in my dance, I was very quiet. And that I had a struggle with because people, I don't think, really knew didn't know how to take me either. And I think I didn't know how to take myself. I've gotten more comfortable with that now because I'm older and kind of developed, and that's just me, that's it. So.
But you're still young.
I'm still.
Very good.
Thanks, Stuart. Yes, thank you. I'll take it.
You're younger than me. So I'm really interested in this vocal technique that you've mastered, and how does it affect your approach to teaching? So perhaps you could just tell me a little bit more about that?
Somewhere around there, and I actually first came into it from a technique called the Estelle method.
Okay.
So now I have moved away slightly from the Estelle method because over the many years, I've realised that, you know, the science of the voice, it's the voice. No one has a sort of monopoly on it, if that makes sense.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's really good. But it was the first sort of element or the first
technique.
Yeah, not technique, but it was the first sort of light to me, I suppose.
Approach?
The first thought I'd ever thought about the voice in a different way than just opening my mouth and singing, and I had singing lessons. And it showed me that you could have so much more than what you just had, than what you just always thought you had.
It must be really rewarding to see your students progress.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. It's a whole different side of me, that you see these people that perhaps didn't think that they could even sing, or didn't think that they had enough in them, and you see them grow and develop, and it's just brilliant for me because they start to realise, oh my gosh, I am worth so much more, I have this. And you know, people always ask, oh, is it you? It's like, it's not me, they did it themselves. We've worked, it's a journey that we've done together. And it's really exciting just to see people achieve things that they wanted to. And or sometimes they exceed it, or sometimes they think, oh well, you know, I would have never imagined. Sometimes it's great just to have one person that they didn't even think they'd be able to just sing a song, and they can.
How did you first become involved in Birdsong in Bedlam?
Colin, obviously I love the Colin. His daughter, Jess, is one of my students, my singing students, and Jess has been with me a good few years now, so it's probably about 3 or 4 years actually. So Colin came and said to me, I'm involved in this musical. It's me and my friend Stuart, we've written this musical, we've been working on these songs for so many years in this band, and now we've put it together in a musical, and that's where we're at.
Fantastic. I believe you were instrumental in the early casting and audition process for the production. Is this true?
I mean, I might not call it instrumental, but I was here. Yes, I was definitely involved. It was fun. It was a fun day. And you know, it was really nice because it was weird 'cause the people that were auditioning didn't know I was in the show, and at that point we did. But I felt really, I don't want to, you know, overstep my place. You know, and I was trying to really help the actors, like, I'll get your music for you and do, you know, because obviously it's daunting, any audition is daunting.
I believe you're designing your own costume.
I am very excited to be doing that, love this kind of process. Wanted to really get lots of elements of Morana from her mythology, and also the storyline, you know, taking in the hourglass, the time, the winter and the death and the rebirth, all of that. So we're going to hopefully get all of that in. We're really excited about it. Love crafting anyway, so it's perfect for me. So
what does the future hold for you in terms of your career and business?
Oh, well, who knows? I've always been a person, I plan and I don't plan. I like to see what's thrown at me, what comes. You know, I would hope that I'm still performing, I'm still coaching, and being involved on both sides of that. It's very important to me. It feeds one another, and I kind of get, it's like two sides of me. So hopefully more of that really, and just more, and who knows, I don't know where I end up, you know.
It's really for you to tell me a little bit more about your character.
Okay.
Which is, I feel, one of the main characters, because obviously you're the sole female lead. Would you agree?
Yeah, I probably agree with that. I mean, I think the female roles are quite strong, so I that's a great thing. But yeah, I do agree. Agree with that.
Excellent. The thing that occurred to me, perhaps, the central character being Eddie, you're accompanying him through the play. You are the spirit guide. It's quite a responsibility.
I know, I don't know if I'm used to that much responsibility. But
all eyes on Sophie then.
Yeah. Although I suppose that's sort of tapping into my coach self, is the way I sort of looked at it as, you know, before we talked about, you know, how does it feel to see your sort of students, you know, there is a sense of, you know, if we're going to pull it back to, you know, to me and get those sort of organic elements into it, it is a little sense of that, watching that person grow, seeing their struggles, seeing, you know, where they're going, and obviously I have a different intention, but maybe why does it change me, and why, you know, that's but yeah, it's a lot of responsibility to get someone through such a journey. Wow.
So is it right that she generally represents winter?
Winter and death.
Winter and death.
And I think sometimes it's both. I think in some cultures, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think sometimes it's more on one or the other. So some people might just look at her to death, and some people just winter. Also rebirth as well.
So the duality of the character, perhaps, with representing death and at the same time new life.
Yeah.
Sophie.
Yes.
I'd like now just to talk about the song Regret.
Yes.
Which is obviously the main song for your character. Would you agree, perhaps?
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite an important song. How would you express? Would you agree, and perhaps you would like to elaborate on that for me?
Yeah, it's obviously regret, without giving too much away. It's sort of, you know, Morana's real time to make a choice and sort of think back, perhaps, through everything she's done and what's gotten her to this point.
Okay.
And really, do I want to continue, or does she want to continue on this path that she's on?
Sophie, thank you very much. I've really enjoyed today and your insights. I'm looking forward to seeing you very much in the show in October.
Thank you,
Thank you
Stuart.
very much.
Thank you.